Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night Revolution. It's episode 2, man. Last week I'd say it was quite a success. You all seemed to enjoy it. Didn't seem to have anything bad come my way. So ladies and gentlemen, we've got people here tonight with a point to prove. And let's not waste any time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the WWE Champion is in the house. Well, I wouldn't really say this man is shy of an opportunity. He's the WWE Champion, but why is AJ Styles here tonight? This show is all about a chance to prove yourself. No rules to hold you back. Hey, does AJ want to bring the WWE title to the roster when it gets unveiled? Alright, I'm past the point of needing to prove myself. I have accomplished more and more in the past year of my career than a lot of other superstars who do deserve the opportunity, which is why tonight AJ Styles is here to give an opportunity to anyone who wants it. A lot of people think that I should be worried about this Sunday, but I'm not. I am more than happy to be here tonight, give an opportunity, and if anyone thinks they can take me, they are more than welcome. I deserved a chance and I got my chance, and now every other person deserves it. This show is a great idea, a great opportunity for other people, and tonight I will give someone the opportunity they deserve. Oh, wait a minute. And the boss is here. He took a whipping last week, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin laid him out last week. Absolutely whooped him last week. He was warned not to get involved. He did not listen. And he's here tonight as Mr. McMahon interrupted the champ here. Oh, I've got to give you credit. You come out here in front of all these pathetic losers. I mean, seriously, I was planning on just chilling backstage and doing and continuing what I said I would do last week. I'm going to stop this show. It is going to stop. It is going to end. Boy, just a damn second. Do you think you are about? You really think everything you say matters? You know what? We are on a show where you don't get to boss people around anymore. We get to answer back, and you be warned. You be warned now. You do not boss people around here on Revolution. You wonder why you got looked over when you first came out. It's because you weren't good enough. The stupid fans got you where you are. And I'll tell you right now, you want to have a match here tonight, that is fine. This show, you might be allowed to do what you want, but that WWE Championship belongs to me, and that will not be on the line in any match you're in tonight. Oh, is this a big part? Am I supposed to be afraid? Oh, look, I'm shaking in my boots, Vince. Please don't hurt me. Big scary man. You know what? Fine. The title doesn't have to be on the line tonight. That's fine. The opportunity. Anyone that wants to get in the ring with the Phenomenal One, get in the ring with one of the best today, I am happy enough to give that opportunity. Listen, this has been fun, but let me cut to the point. I am out here. This show is going to end. You can have a stupid little match against a stupid little star, or wannabe star, should I say. Austin, I swear right now, I know you can hear me. You're going to pay as well for putting your hands on me. This isn't 1999 anymore. You come out here, you step into the ring, you try and tell me what's going to go down, how it's going to be done. You're telling the authority man himself, Austin, what to do. You don't rule here, Vince. In this arena, in this building, in this show, you don't have the power. Maybe it's time you accepted the fact that you don't have what it takes. That's why you're on Smack. That's why you're on a B show. The WWE Championship, you've degraded the championship. You've brought it down. You just keep digging yourself deeper and deeper in with the insults. All it's going to do is make me angrier. And I'll warn you, Vince, make me angry and I'll double the ass kicking that Austin gave you last week. I'm not looking for anything with you, Vince. I don't need to beat up an old man. I'm here for a match tonight. Anyone backstage who wants it, I'll see you in the main event. Come take on the Phenomenal One. Come take on the WWE Champion. You know what, Vince? If you feel like it, why don't you come down? And well, AJ Styles pretty much just challenged the boss to a match. And Vince just standing there smiling as Mr. McMahon is still determined to pull this show down. Determined to end it. AJ Styles, the title won't be on the line, but he has put out the opportunity. Anyone who is here tonight wants a shot. Come face the Phenomenal One. Well, we're still working on the logo. If anybody can make me a green Revolution logo, that would be fantastic. Especially just one like what's on the banner there would be great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are not wasting any time. If you saw episode 1, Jason Jordan made the challenge to his former tag team partner. He threw it out there. The challenge is out there. He wants to prove he is the alpha of American Alpha. This could be a very interesting match. Who is the alpha of American Alpha? A hell of a match to kick off the show here. Don't care what anyone says. Jason Jordan is a man being held back by crappy scripted promos. Anyone who says Jason Jordan can't wrestle is full of crap, man. The guy has got some amount of suplexes and puts on great matches. So anyone that says he can't wrestle an idiot, his promos suck because they're scripted. Chad Gable, a man who would have been much better in Jason Jordan's position as Kurt Angle's son. Oh, no one should have been in that position, to be fair. But Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. The challenge was made last week. It's going to be an interesting one here. Who is the alpha of American Alpha? Here we go. An interesting match. These two one-on-one for the first time here on Friday Night Revolution. Here we go. As, look at that, Jordan. Right round the back there, takes him down. Jason Jordan, man, he feels he's got something to prove. He slagged off this show last week. Says he's better than it. But he wanted to challenge Chad Gable. As he gets him again, he knew this is the one place he could do it. As Gable up to the feet there, gets caught though. Look at Jordan, man, with a leg. God, man, Jordan all over him here. Very interesting here. Jason Jordan is in full control right now. As, oh, spoke too soon there. As Gable, man, that big right forearm there, the Irish whip. Comes back, drops him with the drop kick. As Chad Gable, what's he thinking here? Seated position and oh, just put the body weight onto him there, man. Chad Gable taking some shots here as, and again, and this time right over his back. I really enjoyed making the first episode of this, people. You have supported it very well, very good comments, no dislikes or anything. Thank you very much. So episode 2 is here. We are only, what, another week or two away. We can create our own roster for this show. As Jason Jordan takes Gable down, it all comes down to that, people. You show the love, We'll draft a roster, we'll bring in titles, we'll make our own pay-per-views, and I want everybody to be involved in it. Pay-per-view names, logos, title belts. You make them, I'll use them. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Jordan here's Gable though, man. Very back and forth between these guys. Our former SmackDown Tag Team Champions together. I guess we'll not be seeing them together here, although Jason Jordan's made it quite clear he doesn't want to be part of the roster for this show. He wants to be on Raw with his daddy. Chad Gable, of course, does have a shot at the Tag Team Championships for SmackDown this Sunday. He, of course, will be challenging with his new partner, Shelton Benjamin. You never know, maybe we could see Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin as part of the roster for this show, as Gable tries that move again, does not work. And Jordan tries to take advantage here. First time ever these two have faced. And lovely there, man. Who is the alpha of American Alpha? I was going to make this the main event. I thought, wow, screw it. We've got the Phenomenal one in the main event. Who is going to accept the challenge of AJ Styles tonight? He offered it to Vince McMahon himself. Although I think Vince might be a bit old, not to mention the ass kicking that Vince took off Steve Austin last week. That was a blast from the past. It's episode 2 of Friday Night Revolution. There's Chad Gable now with the inverted suplex. It was all Jason Jordan at the start, as Gable now has been taking some risks in this match, going to the top rope this time. As Gable with a huge moonsault hooks the leg back. And Chad Gable beats Jason Jordan. Oh, God. Jason Jordan will not be happy with that. And, oh, look at the legs getting caught in that top rope there. Jason Jordan tried to take advantage when he missed off that middle rope. But look at this. Big, beautiful moonsault by Chad Gable. And Chad Gable defeats his former tag team partner here. It was Jason Jordan that made the challenge last week. He made the challenge and he lost the challenge. That means Chad Gable is the alpha of American Alpha. And Chad Gable with a big victory here as he shut Jason Jordan up. And Chad Gable, that was a good win for him. He will challenge this Sunday along with Shelton Benjamin. Can he become the SmackDown Tag Team Champion? You never know. Maybe they become the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Maybe they'll get drafted to Revolution. Bring those belts with them. You never know what could happen. Well, let's move on. We've got more to come. The matches were made. The superstars came, put their names down. Who's here tonight? Who wants a fight? Well, okay, here we go. And Titus Worldwide is here. Well, these guys last week, they accompanied their newest recruit to Titus Worldwide, Dana Brooke, down to ringside. She ended up getting a victory over the returning Emma. Of course, it was a count-out victory. It was Emma's own fault last week. These two are going to be in tag team action here. Well, these are two men. Titus is admitted. Revolution is all about what Titus Worldwide is. A revolution. And well, this could be interesting. These are two men who are strongly advocating they want on this show. When this show gets its own roster, these two are swearing they are on it. And they are going to rule it. They are promising it will become theirs. And well, there was a little moment on Raw this past week. Well, these two teams actually had a little moment backstage, face to face, before Braun Strowman scared the piss out of them. But Gallows and Anderson They believe that this is the show for them. There's plenty of superstars been tweeting out for the last week. This is the show they want to be on. We know Dolph Ziggler's back here tonight, man. Could we see Ziggler and AJ? Could Ziggler accept the challenge? Vince McMahon, of course, blocked the WWE Championship from being on the line tonight. And Gallows, man. And Gallows takes Titus out, man. Just like that. See, Gallows and Anderson last week, they got a victory over the Ascension. But see, you can't judge anyway, man. Gallows and Anderson, man, they are determined. Even coming out here, you see the green in their attire. That is how much they want to be a part of this. If the show goes well, it will get its own roster. And Gallows and Anderson are strong advocates of that roster. As Titus, though, fights back onto Gallows here. See, Jason Jordan, man, he is not happy right now after losing that opening contest. AJ Styles, a huge opportunity for tonight. The title might not be on the line, but if someone could come out and pin the WWE Champion, what that could do for them. As Titus now showing what he can do. Titus O'Neil, a man who definitely has a lot of ability. Apollo Crews as well, a lot of ability, just not in the mic. But Gallows and Anderson, everyone knows what they can do. As Titus with a huge left hand there. And showing his strength, not strong enough though. As Gallows knows a thing or two about tag teaming. Well, Titus Worldwide is continuing to grow. Like I said, Dana Brooke got a victory last week, a count out over Emma. See, Emma was brought in by Stone Cold himself as a Death Valley driver. God, man, don't see that move enough anymore. Carl Anderson, a headless chicken there. Knows where he's going now, though. Up to the top rope. And turns in midair, drops a huge leg drop on Titus O'Neil. Titus, though, shoves him right off. And now right back up again. Might be thinking another Death Valley driver, though. Titus O'Neil getting out of it. As now it's Titus thinking something here. Sandwiches him into the corner and throws him across the ring. As Titus, God, man, just dropping him, man, the rib breakers here and throws him again, showing his strength. Don't know if you can hear it. I've still got a bit of a cold, so hopefully it's not too distracting. I feel like my S's are zzz. Hopefully it's not too distracting though. As Titus looking for the tag to Apollo Crews here. Apollo Crews, a man who's definitely an advocate of getting called up too soon. Said that last week. As look at him here and right into the collar. I think his head went off each of the turnbuckles on the way down. Carl Anderson. And Anderson, what's he looking for here? Well, these are two teams definitely looking for a lot here. We said Gallows and Anderson, man, they are determined to take advantage of this show. There's Apollo and Anderson round the back. And oh, right in the knee there. As Crews quickly jumps over. Hot tag, Titus O'Neil, who's just got caught. Carl Anderson, man, just caught him. A tilt-a-whirl backbreaker to Titus O'Neil. God, man, Carl Anderson. And now, big Gallows back in now. Apollo is down on the outside after making that quick tag. And Titus got caught right out. As Gallows is snapping them down into the middle of the ring, right into the neck wrench. Oh, it's a vicious move. It's so vicious, it's why everybody does it. As into the corner. As, oh, wait a minute. We're going to see some double team from these guys here. And down goes. We didn't even go for the cover off of that. Titus O'Neil no sells it. And, oh. Titus falls into a cover. I think he's needed that there. And look at Titus, man. He's making a tag. He has to. There's Apollo Crews back in now. And, oh, big kick to the gut there. Very even match so far. Maybe give the edge to Gallows and Anderson. They do have a much longer history as a tag team. And, oh, God, that was some close range there. And we saw Anderson last week, who didn't hesitate to do a move that he wouldn't have been allowed to do on Raw or SmackDown. As, wait a minute, as the referee's distracted by Titus, as these guys are going to land the Magic Killer. And Apollo is down as the referee goes to the count. And oh, Apollo shoved him off. Man, how did Apollo Crews get that? And look at that, right back into the neck ridge. Oh no, wait, Apollo though. Have you ever seen somebody kick out of the Magic Killer? And right into the corner. And oh, the referee! Titus had the referee there. As Gallows has got Apollo by the throat. And a choke slam. And Gallows, man, wasting no time here. Right back up to his feet. As the tag again. As these guys looking for a second Magic Killer on Apollo Crews. And down he goes. As the pin is in. Titus comes in. And oh, Titus broke it. But look at this. He jumps onto Titus. He jumps right back into the cover again. But this time Apollo kicks out. As Titus is launched to the outside. Where's Carl Anderson going? What the hell is Carl Anderson doing? And Anderson flies off the apron, takes out Titus O'Neil. As he goes back in to get Apollo. And he scoops him up at Apollo Crews. He's been given some time here. As... And an Olympic slam! An Olympic slam by Apollo Crews! But oh, and Anderson though kicked out. God, man. A tag team match between these two. And oh, wait, Crews. He's stalking him here. As he goes behind. Has he got him? Can he turn him? And he slams him. One. And oh, there's Anderson. Gallows even. As Titus tried to catch him there. Gallows getting out of the ring. And Apollo Crews is right back onto Anderson here. And good God, did you see the distance on that jump? And, whoa, under. And, oh, and Apollo Crews is feeling it. As, oh, standing shooting star press. As Anderson. Oh, God, man. Carl Anderson needed that there. As he drops the knee on him. What a match between these two teams. Carl Anderson should really make a tag right now. He's more pissed off. Wants to hurt Apollo. And, oh, and it's the neck wrench. Good God, man. It's the third time in the match. That's when you know a match is brutal, when it's been done 3 times. Well, he makes the tag, gets Gallows back in. Who says we need to have a roster that has the Shield and the New Day and the Usos and all that on it when you've got these teams who can do things like this? Who says you need the big boys? I'd happily see this match again. As Apollo. And scoops him up to the shoulders here. Cruz though. Oh, hitting out of it. As, oh, Apollo! He's got Gallows up the shoulders now! And, oh, down! Is the referee is distracted? The referee's distracted, the pin is in! As the referee sees the pin now! 2! And, oh, Titus worldwide! They got the pin! Anderson should have concentrated on breaking up the pin, not distracting the referee. Look at this one, man. This was right close range. Bang! Right in the side of the face. And there was 2 magic killers delivered. This was the second one. And how close was this, by the way? I mean, watch the pin here. Look at this. 1. And down comes the 2. And, oh, he just missed it. They should have had it 1 right there. Well, this is the land, the true land of opportunity. And they got an opportunity tonight. Gallows and Anderson were still impressive, but so were Titus Worldwide. Is this the show? Is this the location where Titus Worldwide can properly take off? Titus believes it is. I'll tell you right now, I just said it there. We don't need the Shield. We don't need the New Day. Titus Worldwide, Gallows and Anderson. I would happily see this match again. Oh man, well, ladies and gentlemen, man, we've had a great start to this one. Well, here comes Dana Brooke. Guess that explains why she wasn't out here with Titus Worldwide. She signed up for a match herself tonight. As... No, wait a minute. That's Emma! And Emma's out here! And Emma, who probably feels a bit humiliated after last week. She is just slapping Dana Brooke about right now. And good God. And Dana Brooke just getting booted up and down the entranceway here. Emma just laid her out. Well, Dana Brooke was just taken out there. See, we thought we were going to have a match. Emma, of course, not the happiest after what happened last week, after that count-out loss that she ended up with. Wow, I've never actually listened to his new music. That's slightly annoying. Well, Kalisto. We saw that big fatal 4-way match last week, man. It was pretty impressive, got to say. The High Flyers showed what they could do. Unfortunately, we will not be seeing Rich Swann anywhere near this show again, as I certainly do not advocate men who raise their hand to women. Rich Swann can go and get hit by a bus, go to jail, and get gangbanged off a giant gang of fucking rapists. As Kalisto will be in action coming up next. Well, we believe, from what I hear, we are going to have a battle of the masks. The last 2 standing in that 4-way elimination match last week. These 2 were very impressive. Got to say, I'm quite happy Rich Swann didn't win. As Gran, Metalik and Kalisto. Battle of the Masks coming up next. Alright, here we go. As Kalisto gets caught here. Look at Metalik straight away. Up onto the ropes and throws him down. As another one of 2K glitches has happened where the crowd cannot be heard. Love you, 2K. Not. As, well, Metalik is right into control here. Flipping him about the ring. And big right hand there as Kalisto now. See, we saw both these men in the show last week say, don't be surprised, you're going to see a lot of the same guys showing up here. Because a lot of the same guys want the same opportunities. As Kalisto goes behind, lovely man, dragon suplex there. Feet were right in the ropes though. And oh, and we can also tell you people moments ago, we know one match that's coming up tonight. Well, we know AJ Styles was obviously going to be in the main event, but Dolph Ziggler and Kassius Ohno bumped into each other backstage. Ziggler made the challenge. He wants to face Ohno tonight, said he was impressed last week. And he'd be honoured to give him a match. Ohno's agreed. We are going to see Dolph Ziggler and Kassius Ohno later on tonight as Kalisto in control here. We've still got more action from the ladies to come. We know we've got a tag team match for the ladies booked as... Oh, and Kalisto. I'm pretty sure he tried that last week and missed as well. As the Irish whip. And oh, God, man, did you hear that kick? And oh, and a sling blade by Metalik. Gran Metalik was extremely impressive last week. And oh, God, man, I thought he landed on his head there. Kalisto going to try and take advantage, jumping into the cover. As Kalisto sends him into the corner here. Elbow out there, grabs a hold of him. Back suplex, man. Side suplex even. He goes into the cover off of this one. See, we've had some not bad action tonight, got to say. The drop kick right to the back there. As Metalik got to spring in again, this time with an elbow. And, oh, wait a minute. There's a Cruiserweight champion. What's a Cruiserweight champion doing out here? As Kalisto, and oh, Kalisto kick. He just took him out. He just took him out. And now, Selena Del Sol. 1, 2, and oh, Metalik kicked out. Can Enzo get taken out like a bitch? Loved it. And a lovely moonsault there. It's Enzo. Enzo on the outside. You can see him trying to pull himself back up to his feet after getting absolutely humiliated. And Enzo. And it looks like Enzo is retreating. The Cruiserweight champion is retreating back up the rampway. Why the hell did Enzo come out here? But he got absolutely owned. Oh my God. That couldn't have went more wrong for Enzo. A lovely suplex by Kalisto there, who just absolutely humiliated him. As a lovely shining wizard there. As he goes in and hooks the leg. And Metalik, though, again kicks out. And, oh. As, oh, Metalik. And, oh, lovely move there. And Gran Metalik, what's he thinking this time? He's going to the outside again. This hasn't worked. And it still doesn't work. As Kalisto rolls back. And Metalik taken for a ride. And now Kalisto trying to get the crowd fired up here. As up to the feet. And here he goes. And another Selena Del Sol. Hooks the legs back. And this week it's Kalisto that gets the victory. And good God, did Kalisto stand out in this match. Oh my God. Metalik tried this. I was going to say 1 too many times, but how about 3 too many times? And oh, it never showed the replay of Enzo. What a crying shame. Enzo Amore, the Cruiserweight Champion, came to the ring. Looks like he was trying to attack Kalisto. Kalisto caught him. Kalisto kick. And Enzo was gone. And he retreated up the ramp. An absolute failure of whatever the hell Enzo was trying to do. There's Metalik being an idiot again. And it was another Selena del Sol. It took 2. But it took 2 to get the 3. And that's what matters. It was Metalik last week. But this week it's Kalisto standing tall. And the Cruiserweight Champion tried to get involved. And he failed miserably. A good win for Kalisto. He showed what he could do. And he put the Cruiserweight Champion in his place. Enzo Amore gets showed up for the Diddy that he truly is. He got thrown out of this ring just like he gets thrown off a bus. Okay, we've been informed the next contest is going to be contested under Extreme Rules. Well, here comes Kurt Hawkins, who he didn't fare too well last week, got to admit. Last week didn't go well for him, man. I'm sure it was him. He ended up in the ring with Big Lars Sullivan of NXT, who just whooped his ass, man. Absolutely whooped him. And I've heard a rumour who his opponent's going to be, and it's going to be the man that cut the promo last week saying what he was going to do this week. And judging from that music, it's exactly who I thought it was going to be. Dash Wilder, who has promised he's going to show exactly why the Revival was so dominant in NXT. He says until his partner comes back, he's going to show you exactly what he can do. As Dash Wilder. And God, man, he just went through Hawkins there. He said he was going to show what he could do, and he wasn't lying. God, man. Just flattened him in the corner. Getting his jacket and top off here. And God, a big clubbing shot to the back of the head. As Hawkins go to reverse. Well, that didn't work out too well for him. And God, man, Wilder just beating him down here. As he sends him over the rope there. And God, a right hand. Dash Wilder is just dominating on him right now. Just threw him away like an unwanted bag of crap. And God, man, Dash Wilder said punishment was coming. He was not lying, as he's just put a steel chair into the ring. And God, man, right through the back of his head there. Dash Wilder under the ring. And God, just floored him with that table there. As Dash up on the shoulders. And, oh, backbreaker there. He sends him right back into the ring. He's got steel chair in hand. As you might not want to get up here. As no. And oh, Dash though caught him. He's got that table in hand, and I don't know what he done there, but he done something. And Dash now setting up this table, man. It is Extreme Rules. I'll tell you one thing, man. I know this is a show for opportunity, but I really feel Kurt Hawkins should just stick to what he was doing because it's not working out too well for him. And, oh, the chair right off the midsection there. And again, right off the gut. This is bad for him. Really bad. As Dash got him up the shoulders again here. And, God, a backbreaker. As he sends him right into the table. As, oh, he's got him up here. Looks like he's going to bomb him. And, oh, right through the table. Hawkins getting up to his feet here. And, oh, God, man. Down he goes. And Dash just waited on him to get up there. As he hooks the leg. And Hawkins is out. And Dash Wilder just destroyed him there. He said he was going to deliver punishment. He said last week he was going to deliver punishment. And that's exactly what he done here. Look at this, man. Bombed him one right through the table. And that wasn't enough. Waited for him to get to his feet. And, well, we call it a code breaker. Put those knees right in his face. His half of the double team move. He doesn't have his partner here to throw him up in the air. But he'll still stick his knee in your face. As Wilder. And Dash Wilder's just grabbed a microphone. He says, I'm not done. I want more competition. As, well, wait a minute. Here comes Goldust. And Goldust apparently going to match it here. And oh! As Dash Wilder now has got Goldust, man. Goldust just accepted the challenge there. As Dash not caring, steel chair in hand. And oh, he just skulled him. And he is beating Goldust senseless here with a steel chair. And off the midsection. And oh! And Goldust just dropped him on his head. And Dash retreating outside of the ring. And look at that. Dash Wilder retreated there. He was taking it to Goldust there. And he retreated out of the ring. Dash Wilder called for another challenger there. Goldust accepted and he retreated out of that ring. He was taking it to Goldust there, beating him with that steel chair. Goldust ended up able to get up, drop Dash Wilder, man, that big neck breaker. And he rolled out of the ring and GTFO'd as fast as he could. Well, Dash, he definitely backed up his words of punishment, but he also backed away from Goldust there. Okay, the match coming up next. Told you earlier it was coming, man. Dolph Ziggler and Kassius Ohno, man. This could be really interesting. Dolph Ziggler with a huge victory last week, man, against Finn Balor. A big, big, big victory for him. He, of course, has got a shot at the United States Championship this Sunday. How he got that shot, I don't know. He just randomly put into a match. Made zero sense, but so does everything in WWE right now. And well, how can we talk about last week's competition without mentioning this man? How close did he come to coming out here with the Intercontinental Championship? He was so close. He was so unlucky. He deserved it. He deserved it so much. But man, oh man, he was an unlucky boy. But now tonight, well, Ziggler actually offered Ohno this match. Ohno, of course, representing NXT here. Ziggler's got a big match this Sunday at Clash of Champions. Well, I guess Dolph Ziggler's already said he'd love to be on this show. He's up there with Gallows and Anderson. One of the main people that wants to be on it. And I know everyone wants to see him on it. And Kassius Ohno, of course, on NXT. Just about everyone on NXT wants to get onto this show. Ziggler taking it to Kassius Ohno here. And off that middle rope. Yeah, you've got to say, Dolph Ziggler, if he was to get a win here, he'd be feeling pretty confident for this Sunday. Of course, if Kassius Ohno was to win, it'd be pretty bad for that. And oh, drops that center on him. See, I cannot get over how close. And God, man, again putting that body weight on Ziggler. Let's face it, Ohno's got body weight. And big axe kick there. The knockout artist. And oh, down again. As Kassius. Oh God, shot right to the arm there. And the knee to the lower back. And a stomp to the lower back. Well, the crowd seems to be behind Ziggler here. As I says, man, everyone is backing Ziggler on this show. Might not be a fan favourite on SmackDown, but he is on Revolution. As Kassius here, caught him, scoops him up, gonna pile drive him. We allow that here, we don't care. As he hooks the leg off that, don't blame him. The NWA banned it for a reason. As going for a dragon sleeper now, right in that big heavy oakster. And Ziggler kneeing out of it. Kassius Ohno sends it right back into the corner here. Kassius Ohno is looking good. As, oh, spoke too soon there. Ziggler hits him off, flies with the missile drop kick. And right into the cover, pushing the face down. Kassius, though, gets the shoulders up. Who is going to face AJ Styles in the main event tonight? There's plenty of people here. It's whoever gets their name on the card first. As boom! That kick went right through his face there as Kassius goes to the corner. Going to look to put his foot in again and right off the side of the head. Kassius looking good. Said he's so close to being Intercontinental Champion last week. And, well, here we go. Kassius. Ziggler might have bitten off more than he can chew with this one. As Kassius KO right to Ziggler, middle of the ring. Hooks the leg all the way back. 2. And Ziggler pops the shoulder up. Kassius Ohno cannot believe it. Oh my God, I thought it was over. Thought it was over. As Ziggler gets a pop to the arm. As goes around here. And, oh, and a neck breaker. And God, man. As Ziggler pulling up in the middle of the ring here. I know, I think he might have been thinking about delivering all those elbows. As he scoops him up, drops him with another neck breaker. As he drags him over. And here he goes, looking to deliver these elbows. I'll admit, it takes a lot out of Ziggler, but it takes a hell of a lot more out of his opponent. dropping these elbows. Usually 10. And here he comes. 10 big elbow drops there as he falls into the cover because he's probably just as tired as Kassius is, as Kassius pops the shoulder up this time. And Ziggler. And Ziggler now the one stalking Kassius Ohno. Get up to his feet here. And there it is! As he hooks the leg all the way back. And Ziggler, just like last week, somehow, some way, kicked out of his opponent's signature maneuver, only to land that zigzag. I mean, he didn't get all of that kick. Usually he puts a bit of a spin into it, and he didn't quite do that. But how the hell did he kick out of that? He landed all these elbows, but it was the zigzag that got the job done. It's won him a world title in the past, and it got him another victory for the second week in a row. He beat Finn Balor last week. He beat Kassius Ohno this week. As whoa, wait a minute. There's the United States champion. That's Baron Corbin. Who's confused? And Baron Corbin, who's going to meet Ziggler this Sunday. And just drops him, threw him right into the corner there. And, oh God. And Baron Corbin obviously sending a message to his opponent this Sunday as he's waiting for Ziggler to get up to his feet. As Corbin drops him down, man. End of days, right in the middle of the ring. Well, Dolph Ziggler will challenge Baron Corbin along with Bobby Roode this Sunday at Clash of Champions. Well, good God, man. Dolph Ziggler, a huge victory for him here. But Baron Corbin laying down that he's going to meet Ziggler this Sunday. Will Dolph Ziggler be on Revolution next week as the United States champion? Who knows? Well, look who's here. Kevin Owens. Can pretend Sammy's with him. You can't really get two people out for a promo. Well, Kevin Owens is out here. Oh, he's got a hell of a match this Sunday to look forward to. I'm not out here to make sure you people are entertained or give you a funny TV segment. If you think I'm out here to put smile on people's faces, you could get bent. WWE obviously don't know what that means. But, they really don't. Bent means gay. I don't like it when someone does me wrong. And this Sunday, Shane McMahon wants to try and get me and my best friend Sami Zayn fired. And his exact words were, we will be fired from SmackDown and Raw. Well, I'm having a little look around Revolution here, and this looks like somewhere me and Sami could get away with doing a lot of things that we are not allowed to do certain other places. I am the greatest in the WWE. Everyone knows it. The things I've done here since I got here, you cannot match. Management is holding me and Sami back. They know it. Quite simply, Revolution will make a fine home if Shane McMahon decides to screw us this Sunday. All of your pathetic little heroes will suffer humiliation if me and Sami Zayn come here. We are going to demolish everything on this show. once I'm through with the locker room here, and once me and Sami run our revolution through you, and of course this is all if Shane McMahon decides to screw us this Sunday, because that's the only way we are going to lose this Sunday, is if someone decides to screw us. But if he does, you can be damn sure a revolution is coming, and it is called the Kevin and Sami Show. Well, Kevin Owens pretty much blatantly saying if Shane McMahon screws him this Sunday, pretty much he's saying if him and Sami lose this Sunday, they are coming to Friday nights. Well, we haven't had a single entrance skip yet, man. What's happening? Watch us all day in the main event. Not over in the main event because we won't get the surprise. Well, we have got ladies tag team action coming up, and here comes Tamina. And I'll be honest, man, if Tamina's in this, I've got a sneaky feeling who our tag team partner is after what we saw last week. Her and Nia Jax against Peyton Royce and Billie Kay of NXT. And I'll give the NXT girls credit, man. They put up some fight, but man, these two big Amazons just tore them apart at the end. And well, we know this is a tag team match, and yep, there she is. It's been no secret that Nia Jax has not been the happiest when it comes to Monday Night Raw. She's another one advocating up there with people like Dolph Ziggler, Gallows and Anderson, that this show could be the place for her to come. Well, who's taking on these two tonight? You're going to see the NXT girls again. And well, no, we will not. And well, speaking of people who definitely feel opportunity, Bayley is definitely someone the fans have voiced that they want to see the true Bayley. The happy-go-lucky one. Well, Bayley is here and she's waiting on this stage. Who's our partner tonight? Hey! Part of the so-called four horsewomen, man. We're going to see Becky and Bayley. Well, it's a tag team match, and there's a lady from Raw and SmackDown on each team. So it's Tamina and Nia Jax versus Bayley and Becky Lynch. It's a show where anyone can show up. Anyone can do what they please and show what they've got. They're all auditioning. A lot of people want to be on this roster. See, Stone Cold Steve Austin hasn't had to get involved tonight, although Vince should probably stay away. Well, here we go. As into the tie-up here. As Bayley using her speed to get behind. As Tamina, though, uses her strength. And Tamina there. And just goes through her there. And right into the cover, Tamina and Nia Jax. Obviously, must be like cousins or something. They would be cousins in some magical way. They're probably second or third cousins, who the hell knows. Because if Tamina's father's Jimmy Snuka, and Snuka is The Rock's uncle, and Nia Jax is The Rock's cousin, then they're second cousins. Let's try and figure that one out. As Bayley gets booted down on the outside. Obviously, Tamina and Nia Jax decided to get involved in this show together last week. And obviously, they decided to show up this week and continue this partnership. And well, that partnership's definitely working as Tamina takes a cheap shot on Becky. As you know, Bayley and Becky, definitely two women you don't see too much of going their way on the so-called main roster. As there's the tag, big Nia Jax coming in. Makes Tamina look like a midget. As the big, and I mean big, double back body drop. As Bayley wanting to crawl over for a tag, but that is not happening right now. As down goes Bayley. As oh, she jumps and makes a tag. And oh! And gosh, she tried there, didn't she? She couldn't knock her down though. As the jawbreaker just slaps her away. As she just picks her up, slams her down. And oh, right in the tit. And Nia Jax is all over Becky right now as Bayley back up on the apron. As well, this little family team definitely working well together as there's another tag. Tamina now as we're going to get some more double team here as they just use their power to send her right into the corner, man. This has been dominant, absolutely dominant. As Tamina takes another cheap shot. And man, where's this Tamina been, man? This is the Tamina that everyone expected years and years ago. Same with Nia Jax. This is what we expected as old Becky, though. And Becky needed that DDT. As she goes behind now and takes Tamina down. And now picked up some speed off the ropes. Comes over, drops a leg drop. She's not done. And another one. Tamina getting a bit of fire on the go here. As, oh, shot to the midsection. And Tamina with a big DDT of her own. And, oh well, shades of Nia Jax. And, oh god, man, down goes Bayley again. And, oh, the super kick. Just sent Becky down. Saying, man, this has been some dominance in this match. As, I know Becky able to take her down. Becky, man. And, oh, just put the knee right through her back. As Becky, man, just fighting back with everything that she's got right now. As Nia. And, oh god, Nia now with these knees. As Becky. Nia again though. Hitting out of it. She fires up. Irish whip. And Becky again. As the ladies are back in, man. Bayley finally back in as Nia just goes through her, man. God. As we say, this is the dominance that we have been waiting to see. As Nia up on the shoulders. And the Samoan drop. And Nia dragging. Well, she's just dragged her right over. And we can all take a guess why. As there's the Tamina splash. And down goes Becky. And She kicked out. Oh my God, Bayley kicked out. How the hell did Bayley, after all of that, and how, in what world? As Nia's back on the apron here. As there's the tag. These ladies, they are not happy with that. As a big double backdrop again. And God, these ladies, oh God, these ladies are pissed now. And look at Nia, she's smiling. Where did Bayley get the kick out from? And God, as Bayley just smiled, or Nia, sorry, just smiled at her. As, oh, Bayley sends her over. And sends her to the outside. And God, man, Tamina with a cheap shot. And takes care of Becky again. And God, man. As Nia. And Nia. Oh, off that middle rope. And the pin is in. And oh my God. And Nia got up that middle rope again. And oh, Bayley moved. Bayley needed to move there. She was aiming to do that the other way round, man. Right into the lower back. And oh. As Bayley going to go for a suplex on Nia. And she needs to make a tag. As Bayley. And oh. And Nia just scoops her up onto the shoulders. And oh, slams her. And oh God. And it looks like Nia going to finish this one off. As Tamina is taking care of Becky out here as the Samoan drop connects. As Bayley lying there is again off that middle rope. And this time it's over. God, man. Bayley showed heart, as she always does, but my God, this was dominant. That super kick took her down. The fight back was strong, but oh God, they were never pulling this one off. This was as one-sided gets. I don't know how Bayley kicked out of that. I don't know how Bayley kicked out of that. She didn't kick out of it the second time, that's for damn sure. And these two, Tamina and Nia Jax, once again, have showed. They showed what they can do. Man, Bayley and Becky showed heart, but heart doesn't win matches. Another dominant performance tonight. More dominant than last week. Nia and Tamina, this is a team to be feared when these two are together. And you can only see them together on Friday nights. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. AJ Styles, of course, he made the challenge tonight. He came out. Anyone that wants to face the Phenomenal One can. He is the WWE Champion. And from the way he was talking, He was offering to put that title on the line tonight, but Vince McMahon put a halt to that. AJ Styles told Vince, you don't have the power here. Vince was the first one to admit it. I might not have the power here, but I've got the power of that championship, and it will not be on the line tonight. Mr. McMahon is determined to make sure that this show does not continue. So it's a non-title match, but someone has still got the opportunity to go one-on-one with the WWE Champion. Who is going to take that opportunity tonight? Oh, I just thought I should have downloaded the new belt. It's got a black... Is that a black swoosh it's got under it now, or a blue one? I don't care. Guys like AJ are rare appearances. The way I've done this is, see pretty much people who didn't really wrestle on Raw or SmackDown, or just didn't really have much of an appearance, I use them on Revolution, or at least for the first few weeks till we get our own roster. Well, okay, who is accepting the challenge? And the lights go down! And this could be an interesting one. It was only a couple of months ago we saw these two have a match, and it was a hell of a match. Oh, that was a good match. And it looks like Finn Balor, the first ever Universal Champion, is going to go one-on-one with the WWE Champion here tonight. Oh yes. And on this show, we're not afraid to mention things like the other two. These two men, both former leaders of the most popular faction in the world. And these two are about to go one-on-one once again. Only here on Friday Night Revolution. Finn Balor, AJ Styles. If Vince McMahon hadn't blocked it, we could have seen it for the title. Although, what would have happened there if a Raw superstar won the WWE Championship? That would have been interesting. Finn Balor showed up last week, body paint and all, had a match with Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler got the victory. Balor was the first one to admit, if anyone was to beat him, he's happy it was Dolph Ziggler. But now he's got a chance to face AJ Styles. They faced a couple of months ago, and Finn Balor was victorious that night, I think. He was, wasn't he? I can't remember, I didn't watch it. I watched the highlight thing on YouTube. As here we go, both men, Balor, Styles. As, whoa, over the back, and down with a neck breaker. No time wasted on the funky moves. Well, Mr. McMahon not happy about AJ Styles, the WWE Champion, coming here and being involved in Revolution tonight. It's a show about opportunity. And you know what? AJ Styles might be a guy that's WWE Champion, but the fact that he came here tonight and has offered someone a chance to get in the ring with him says a hell of a lot. As Balor takes him down. Balor might have got a victory before, but to get a victory over the WWE Champion is a hell of a victory, especially for a guy that apparently cannot connect and cannot get over. Coming from a guy who has no clue. As, oh, not this time. Balor lands on his feet, goes behind, and a German suplex. And oh, and a kick right to the back there. And Finn Balor, another man who's not been shy in admitting when this show gets its own roster, he wouldn't complain of being part of it. As Balor shot to the midsection there, and boom, knees right to the face. Little codebreaker action there. As over the top rope there. And Balor is taunting right in AJ's face. And oh, too much taunting. As AJ. And AJ's wanting him on his feet. He can't be thinking forearm, not at this range. And oh, God, man. Blockbuster on him instead. And wait a minute. McMahon's out here. Vince is out here. And Vince, as AJ's got Vince, and AJ warned him. He warned him. As AJ has got Vince McMahon. And he just bounced him off the apron. He warned him. Don't you get involved. He was warned. AJ Styles warned him as Vince is begging. AJ doesn't care. And oh, it's Don Balor with a shot. Oh, Finn Balor with a cheap shot there, but oh, AJ though, back onto him here. Finn Balor's not going to ignore his opportunity, and I'm going to ignore that drop kick attempt and that one. As oh, and Mr. McMahon getting involved in this match. Come on. And Vince McMahon has got involved and got the match DQ'd. You have got to be kidding me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, man, Vince McMahon has just ruined our main event. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's Austin. And Austin's up in the Titantron. And Austin, Vince McMahon's away through the crowd. Austin's just chased Vince McMahon out of here. And he's shouting to the referee, restart this match. He's wanting this match restarted. This is just like last week, man. He is not letting this happen. This is not happening tonight. And both men are back in the ring. As Vince McMahon is nowhere to be seen. Both men go for each other. And here we go. And oh, and Balor takes him down. Vince McMahon trying to ruin the match. Trying to ruin the show. And Austin not letting it happen. Last week it was obviously an actual incident that happened. Obviously a false decision that ended the match, and Austin restarted the Intercontinental Championship main event. And what a hell of a match it was. And this has got all the writing to be a hell of a match. And AJ, are you kidding me on? As well, I was expecting McMahon there. And Austin has stopped him. Balor, though, is able to take advantage of the distraction. The suplex there. And, oh, God. Well, the Vince McMahon's music came on. Vince McMahon's running away from Austin around this building somewhere. As Finn Balor's able to take advantage here. And a coup de grace connects. As he hooks the leg back. Don't tell me he's going to get a cheap victory. And AJ pops the shoulder up. Mr. McMahon trying to ruin this main event. A main event that's got all the writing for 5 stars. Finn Balor, man, I'm not going to say anything bad here. He's not wasted time. If AJ wants to get distracted, Finn Balor knows how big a match this is. A chance to beat. When he beat AJ last time, he wasn't WWE champion. He is now. That is a much bigger victory. As AJ now, though, back in control, Vince McMahon is trying to ruin our main event. He is trying to ruin it. Well, AJ Styles wasn't afraid to put hands on McMahon, that's for damn sure. But he warned McMahon. Hell, he offered Vince McMahon, why don't you accept the challenge tonight? Although AJ better watch out. Once he's on SmackDown, he's back in McMahon territory. As AJ off the ropes and drops that knee. As AJ, oh, little shining wizard action there. Well, Finn Balor tried to take advantage of the distraction. I'm not going to say anything bad about it. This is too big a match. AJ should know better than to get distracted by it. As AJ, backhander there, as Balor with the knee to the gut. He's already landed one coup de grace. Well, it was early on, let's be fair. As AJ, though, just fires him up the shoulders, down right onto the back of his head. And AJ pulls him away from the ropes, jumps into the cover here, hooks the leg. And it's a 1. And it's a 1. And AJ, obviously a bit more than he bargained for in this one. He gets him up to his feet here. As it's AJ thinking here. He's got him over to the ropes. As he sends him to the outside here, and AJ. And AJ. And what's he doing? No! Good God, man. I don't know if his head landed on the ring apron of the LED board. Good God, man. So he drops the knee on while AJ Styles. See, a lot of history between these two. AJ, he lost the last time. He doesn't want to lose this time. As Balor over the back and drops him, man. A fallen DDT on the outside. Count of 5. And Balor now, even after taking that DDT in the bloody ring apron. As Balor sends AJ. As Balor now. And oh, he's looking for this drop kick here. As blasts him right into the turnbuckle. And Balor now, AJ might have made a mistake going for that DDT. Maybe he should have went for something else. As Balor now is on the top rope. And oh, and AJ can see him, and as AJ is crawling away. As AJ up on his feet here. As oh, and Balor with a right-handed, a big front drop kick off the top rope there. Planted him down as AJ is down. Balor going up to the top rope once again here. As Finn Balor is going to go for it a second time. Coup de grace connects. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh! I thought it was over. I thought it was over. Oh my God. He is kicked out of 2 coup de grace. AJ Styles lost this match the last time. He doesn't want to lose again. Finn Balor knows what a victory over the WWE Champion could mean for him. We understand that Vince McMahon has been chased out of this building now, so that's a bonus. As AJ, with Finn up in his shoulders here, having some retard problems. As and he went straight for the back of the knee there. You take out AJ's legs, you take out nearly his entire arsenal. It's shot to the gut there as AJ hooks him here, scoops him up, and a brain buster. Oh, brain buster DDT almost. As he goes into the cover, Balor though just shoves him off. As scoops him up. And a big reverse DDT. Shades of Finn Balor with that one. As up again. As he drops him, man. Back of his head right on the knee. AJ checking his forehead there. He must have thought he might have been bleeding. We can confirm he is not. As and AJ got caught there. So we said Finn Balor, man. He is determined. Absolutely determined as he falls into a cover here. I think Balor's just trying to get some breath back here. AJ kicks out as expected. And again, Balor taking him down here. I think Balor's just trying to get a breather. As both these men giving it everything they've got. As up and face plants him right into the canvas, into the cover. And he just shoves him right off. And a big moonsault, a big lion salt from AJ Styles. And now AJ, maybe he's the one trying to get a breather here, going for the headlock. Go on, man, who wins this match? AJ Styles and Finn Balor. I nearly said AJ Balor there. As Balor hits him off. And a huge right hand is... goes behind as he skips him up. And down he goes. And he hooks the leg. Is it enough? Is it a 1910 that's called? And Balor did it. He stole it. He just got it. And Finn Balor just pinned the WWE Champion. Could he not have climbed up and done another coup de grace for a better ending? You know, that would have been nice. Fuck you, 2K. Oh, look at this, man. This DDT, man. God. In a way, that was a mistake because he was on the outside of the ring. And Balor, man. He kicked out of the first coup de grace. Fair enough, it was quite early on. But the second one, how did AJ kick out of the second coup de grace? We never saw a Styles clash. If we had, maybe it would have ended the match. But Finn Balor with a humongous victory here tonight. A huge victory here. He just pinned. Not only did he beat AJ Styles, not only did he beat AJ Styles for the second time, but he beat the WWE Champion, the face that runs the place. A huge victory for Finn Balor. He might have lost last week, but it is a huge victory for him this week. Vince McMahon tried to ruin our main event. Once again, our enforcer, Stone Cold Steve Austin, made sure that did not happen. Ladies and gentlemen, this was episode 2. It was a fine episode, I think so. The matches were entertaining. So keep the love coming, people. The likes, the comments. Let me know you're enjoying the show. As I said, people, the plan is obvious. I've explained it to you. The plan is to give the show its own roster. Judging by this, I'd say we are doing obviously next week and the following week, so there's another 2 episodes before the new year, and in 2 weeks on the 29th, right before New Year, we'll either do a draft on that show or the following one. We'll wait and see how we're doing, but let me know that you're enjoying the show and let me know you want it to keep coming. If someone would like to make a Revolution logo that's green, I would be grateful because I've got no idea how to do it, plus I suck at that. I'm good at making these shows, that's about it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching as always. I'm really enjoying making these. I hope you're enjoying watching it. So please keep watching, like, share and subscribe. And I will see you next week, next Friday night, for some more Revolution. And I'll see you in the next episode.